Quadratic inequalities. Number 1. Solve the system of inequalities by graphing. Then indicate one point in the solution set. Looking at both inequalities, neither one of them have a negative in front. That means they're both facing upwards or opening upwards, so it cannot be B. So it has to be either A or C. The first one says minus 4. That means it's shifted down 4 to 4. That means it could either be A or C. Now the second one says minus 8, so it's being shifted down to negative 8. This one is not, so it would have to be A. If we didn't know that, and we were looking at the shading, we would see for the first one, it says less than, so you shade below it, so it's everything down here. For the second one, this one, is a greater than, so you shade above it, so it'll be this shaded region here. And there's no line under either of these inequalities. They're not equal to, so they're both dashed. So it'll definitely be A. Now we've got to indicate one point in the solution set. Looking at these points, the one that is in the shaded region would be 0, negative 5, which would be about right around here. And that's number 1. Going to number 7. Looking at this one, it's positive, so it's going to be facing upwards, so either B or D. Less than means it's everything below it, whereas greater than would have been shading everything above it, so we're going to say B. And that's number 7. Going to number 19. Find the domain and range of the relation and determine whether it is a function. The domain are all the possible x values. Looking from left to right, we see that this goes on forever, so all possible x values could work. So that means our domain is going to be all real numbers. That one looks like D, negative infinity and positive infinity. The range we see starts here, but then goes up here forever, but it doesn't go here at all. So this is 0, so it's greater than 0. That means it goes from 0 to positive infinity. And is it a function? Well, it passes the vertical line test, so we're going to say yes, it is a function. And that's number 19.